Yesterday here in London, just in front of the House of Parliament, just a few blocks away from me, where I am now. Officials have now raised the death toll to 5 after an elderly man succumbed to his injuries this evening in London at the St Thomas Hospital, just a few blocks away from me here in the House of Parliament. I want to get to Lorenzo now. He is joining us from Trafalgar Square. Lorenzo, excuse me, you're joining me from the other side of the Thames. Lorenzo, good to have you on with us. Thanks for joining me. Fill us in of everything that officials have told you in relation to this attack that took place yesterday in London. Right, Lorenzo, I am actually on the west bank of the Thames River. You can see the House of Parliament and Big Ben behind me, where that attack took place yesterday. Of course, this area of Westminster is still on high security. Not a lot of traffic has been let through certain areas next to the Parliament building today as a result of that attack that happened on yesterday afternoon in London. It's important to mention that 5 people have died as a result of this attack. One gentleman, elderly 75-year-old, died just a few hours ago. This is according to a hospital staffer and police, and obviously an officer was killed in this attack defending the House of Parliament. He was unarmed and sadly succumbed to their injuries. As far as what we know so far within this investigation, police aren't telling us a lot about the investigation, but we do know that 8 people have been arrested in this connection with this terror attack in London that happened yesterday afternoon. What we understand is that the vehicle used to ram the people over on the Westminster Bridge and next to the House of Parliament before crashing there, is that it was rented near Birmingham in England, just outside of London, the suburb of London. And last night police swarmed on that community, trying to of course link everything they can to this attack and possibly protect future attacks, similar attacks. Of course, we've seen the same style of attack in Nice, in Brussels, and again here in London. And we should say that, Lorenzo, a similar plot like this has been foiled in Belgium earlier today, when someone was trying to drive at a high speed at a shopping district within Brussels, Antwerp, where this happened, and this was actually yesterday was actually the anniversary of the attacks in Belgium, in Brussels, where ISIS gunmen attacked the airport in Brussels. This happened last year, and the first year anniversary happened yesterday. Obviously not coincidental, based on location and based on date, according to Prime Minister May. And of course, the business was as usual here in London, here in the House of Parliament behind me, where these attacks happened. Again, where these attacks happened at the House of Parliament, and business again as usual for the MPs, and overall a show of support within London. And I do believe that Theresa May did do a very good job of communicating the hope they have for and the love they have for this city, saying that we will not give in to fear as Londoners, and that is a true message being felt all across the world today and yesterday in London and across the globe, and especially in Europe, where these attacks have taken place, which has sadly become the new normal for Europe. Lorenzo? Alright, Lorenzo there in London for us this evening, just on the other side of the Thames for us this evening. Thank you so much for joining me for that, Lorenzo. And as I said, and as Lorenzo mentioned, 5 have been killed in this attack that happened yesterday. One elderly man just died this evening here in London, just a few blocks away at St. Thomas Hospital. And as Lorenzo pointed out, Islamic State did take responsibility for this attack. Now we're going to take a quick break, but we have more news to get to when we come back.